as promised, I'm going to try out one of these brush cleaners. So let's give it a go. Let's see what's in the box first of all. This was just from Amazon and it was about £15, I think. Okay, that's the entire contents of the box. We have a thing. I don't know what this rubber thing is. And the box looks quite informative too. It's USB powered, I see. We have a normal USB plug. That's handy. Let me zoom you out a bit. Please excuse the mess. We're in my kitchen and it's sort of half turned into a craft room at the moment. So this is my crafty crap over here. Anyway, let's have a look. This is the lid. Well, that's clear. Oh, it's rubber. The top's rubber. And that's what you stick your brushes through, right? I think it grips them like that into the water. So what's this for? And you've got smaller holes for the smaller brushes. I have fathomed that. Right, let's read the... oh my god, I need my glasses. Plug the USB in. Pour clean water, do not exceed water level. Oh yeah, you can see the water level there, right. Drop a proper amount of cleaning liquid. What cleaning liquid? What cleaning liquid? Water. Handheld cleaning. Add cleaning liquid. It just says cleaning liquid. Right, I'm going to put a drop of washing up liquid in. Take out the brush and rub the brush on the bottom of the grain of the can to deeply clean it. What's this rubber thing for? It's very nice. I don't know what it's for though. Is it a base? It could be a base. Rinse the brush, absorb the water, storage. Okay, so you can stick your brushes up in it to store them. Hang them downwards to air dry. Oh, that'll stop them going all stupid and fluffy, won't it? Auxiliary cleaning mode. Insert the brush to be cleaned, start up cleaning. Okay, these instructions are deeply strange. Handheld cleaning. So these lines in the bottom of the can are for rubbing your brush against. Still don't know what this appropriate cleaning thing stuff is, but I'll put a drop of washing up liquid in to see what happens. Okay, these instructions may as well be written in Chinese, I reckon. What's on the box? Same thing. Same thing. Okay, let's just try it. I wonder if this is a base or something to stop it sliding around. I've no idea. Anyway, maybe it's just rubbing your brushes on. So let's put our brushes into the holder doobry. So you see you've got these smaller slats. It's very rubbery and bendy. You've got the smaller slats for your smaller brushes, of which mostly these are. Let's put this one further in. But say it is specifically for makeup brushes, which these are. These are cheap ones from Temu. But I tend to use them for chameleon powders. Now you can see a couple of them. They look quite like this at the start. They're white at the base and purple at the tips. That's just what they look like when you buy them. But you can see this one's got quite... well, they've all got a little bit stained. And here's an actual paintbrush, which I can't remember what I've used it for. Would it be quicker to just put these in the dishwasher? Probably. Right. Okay, I'm going to put some water in this. We'll plug it in. We'll see what happens. Up to fill level. Dot of fairy liquid. Not too much because I bet there's some froth everywhere, isn't it? Put the top on and hope we don't end up with a foam party. Right, plugging in. I don't know how long it'll take. It doesn't have a timer on it, does it? We'll soon see. Oh, really? Put it back on this. Okay, I'm going to leave that running and we'll see what happens. Right, now I've found I can actually read the instructions on the box. I have noticed it says, because there's no timer on this, in case of low protection of flashing light, please stop the machine for 15 minutes and use again. I don't know how long you're meant to leave it running for. Anyway, don't wash more than 4 brushes at a time. Oh dear. Should have read that first, shouldn't I? Never mind. Do not pour clear water beyond the water level. Well, I didn't. Brushes that are difficult to clean, such as wet powder and primer, can be cleaned by single hand. Add cleaning liquid, rub the bottom lines. Okay, there's like ridges in the bottom of here. I think that's what it means. To achieve cleaning effect. So basically you may as well do it in a jar, but it has got ridges around the bottom. Short brush or airbrush of the opposite sex can take off the cover and wash it with a Sinal hand. I think this may have been made in China. You know, I once saw a Monty Python film. I think it was The Life of Was it Life of Brian? No, it was the Holy Grail. But they translated it into, I think it was Japanese and back again. I think that's what's happened here. I like this bit. A short brush or a brush of the opposite sex can take off the cover and wash it with a Sinal hand. Yay. I don't know. I'm going to leave it running for a couple of minutes anyway and we'll just see what's happened. Right, well I've stopped it and I've taken the brushes out, letting them drip a bit. That is well frothed up. Now it says to rinse them under the tap, but I want to see what colour this water comes out at. So let's tip it into, because that'll tell us how much gunges come out, won't it? So let's pour this into my jug. And it's hard to tell at the moment because it's all frothy. But I'm going to rinse these under the tap and then put them in here, hang them up like that to dry, which is what it says to do. To be fair, they do look cleaner. I think this is actual staining. These brushes have been used a lot, but they do look cleaner. So I'll put them in there to drip off. Let's have a look at the state of the water. Oh, it's all sparkly because of course I've been using chameleon powders. There's undoubtedly a lot come out. Now put something white behind this so you can see the inside of the box lid. So you can see how grubby the water is. Yeah, it is a bit. I mean, those brushes weren't really filthy, but as you can see, can you see all that sparkle in there? It's definitely pulled out the leftover chameleon powders and things, because I do normally wipe them on my jeans, which gets a lot of it out, but clearly not all of it. So I think it works. Would I have achieved the same thing by just putting it in a jam jar of water and just giving it a swish? Possibly. But it's fun. We'll see what they look like when they're dried out. I do like this idea that you can hang them up to dry, because you know yourself when you clean brushes, if you stick them up the other way or lie them on the side, they can get the ends squished, whereas these are all hanging down nicely. So yeah, I think it might be a useful little gadget. I think, could I live without it? Yeah. But we'll have a look at the brushes when they're dry, and I'll also leave this jug of water here so we can see just how mucky it is. I did only leave it running for 2 or 3 minutes. Okay then, so verdict. Brushes are drying out nicely. They've been sat in this pot for a while. I mean, obviously they've got very wet, haven't they? This brush, it's like it got glue in it or something, so I wasn't expecting miracles, but the others appear to have cleaned up really nicely, so I'll let them carry on drying. And the water that came out of it, yeah, now bear in mind this was after I'd already cleaned the brushes, so I would say I'm back to my original thought of, could I live without it? Yeah. Is it indispensable? Absolutely not. Is it quite nice to have, and does it work? Yes, on those last two. So anyway, there we are. If anybody fancies one of these little brush cleaners, this is the one I got, and I will put you the link below. Do you need one? Don't know. I'll see you for the next one, folks.